is time, not to make a terrible pun out of it, but Laufey, which I think is the way that you pronounce her name, please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. It is the same concept with Fauja. I cannot. It's gonna be the bane of my existence. Anyway, released a brand new album, A Matter in Time. No, it keeps saying A Matter in Time. It's not A Matter in Time. It's A Matter of Time. Jesus. Okay, 14 tracks. This is my very first time listening to her, so I will have to give this album another listen because a lot's of bad here. I'm sorry, Unknown. I know. But at least I'm able to stream the music without getting blocked. Okay, so yes, the very first time that I'm listening to her. Oh, there's other versions of the album. What? Oh, there's a bonus track. Okay, well, good thing I checked. So 14 songs with the 15th as a bonus. Third album, if I'm not mistaken, from what I understood. Or maybe fourth, not sure. But to me, it is the first time that I'm listening to her. So I'm discovering her as an artist, and who knows, maybe I'll go back into her discography later on. But before I get there, let's watch, or listen to rather, listen to A Matter of Time.
Swore I'd never do this again. Think that I'm so clever I could be a friend. He just called me, said he's running late. He probably had to regurgitate. I know it's irrational, at least I'm self-aware.
Wait.
I'm shivering, maybe I'll stay home. Oh shit,
you're kidding.
I've considered every way. Words I'll forget, deeply regret. He'll run away, and nothing brings me fear like meeting with my destiny. But like clockwork, think he fell in love with me.
You're kidding!
Caught in fight or flight, I think I might be loving this romantic night. Damn, he's smiling, staring back at me.
Me.
The arc, you think it's going perfectly. I know I'm dramatic, but I caved in at his touch. I want him forever.
Holy crap!
I've said too much, my head's a wild place. I've considered every way. Words I'll forget, deeply regret. I'll run away, and nothing brings me fear like meeting with my destiny. But good God, I think he fell in love. Tick-tocking, I fell in love too. Like clockwork, I fell in love with you.
That was not what I expected. I don't know. I know I said I didn't expect anything, but I was like, oh, it's gonna be like kind of the indie guitar artist. I was so misinformed. What? That changes my whole outlook on this evening. We're doing two jazz back albums. No, oh my God, English. We're doing two jazz albums back to back. I did not expect that whatsoever. That is such a surprise. Wow. You know, at the beginning, it almost like felt like Christmas because of the like ding dong. I don't know what song they say that in, and between the strings and kind of the rhythm of jazz, it felt a little Christmassy to me. And I was like, wait, whoa, what are we getting into? But yeah, no, between her vocals and the style and the lyrics that are very storytelling and wow. Okay. I need to soak it all in. Whoa. Okay. 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 Okay.
The skyscrapers causing vertigo. The countdown begins in Tokyo.
My jaw's gonna hurt. I have to stop.
27 days alone means 20 million ways to cope with that.
Her deep notes. Like how she falls into them.
Love-struck girl, I tease her. Thought I'd never be her. Quite the job you've done on me, sir. You've been hosting parties. In my mind, I'm working overtime to have you in my world. Oh, what a curse it is to be a lover girl. Forced to get creative, wrote my feelings down. The independent lady in me's nowhere to be found.
This sounds like it could be in Bewitched from like the 60s and 70s.
Embarrassing to be this way. I'm in a reckless fever, love-struck girl, I tease her. Thought I'd never be her. Quite the job you've done on me, sir. You've been hosting parties. In my mind, I'm working.
Like, my grandfather would fall in love with this music.
Oh, what a curse it is to be in love. I wait by the phone like a high school movie. Dream at the shows you'll come running to me. Think I see you in the wings, but I'm hallucinating. What a reckless fever, love-struck girl, I tease her. Thought I'd never be her. Quite the job you've done on me, sir. You've been hosting parties. In my mind, I'm working overtime. You've become
My jaw is already hurting.
Oh, what a curse it is to be a lover girl.
What in the old soul is happening here? That is insane. Whoa. She sounds phenomenal in her own lane. This isn't like anything else I've heard in a long time. Listen, I must say the only thing is I don't feel like the cover is doing the album justice. Green screen effect is not representative of the quality of the album and the music. That's the only thing I gotta say. The music is magnificent. The writing of it just fits perfectly with the style. It's crazy. Okay, Snow White. I'm not gonna lie, this is the sound that I was expecting from her.
Can't help but notice.
See, guitar is what I was expecting, not the jazz.
In which I failed myself, I failed the world all the same. I don't think I'm pretty, it's not up for debate. A woman's best currency's her body, not her brain.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to interrupt this and say, Fuck the patriarchy. Sorry, I just had to. I had to.
Try to tell me.
And I love how my video cut out when I was moving my hand on the side.
But mirrors tell lies to me. My mind just plays alone. The world is a sick place, at least for a girl. The people want beauty, skinny always wins, and I don't have enough of it.
Ah, this is heartbreaking. That is so vulnerable of her to put in a song. That's crazy.
Sometimes I see her. She looks like Snow White. She's everything I am, but my wrongs are turned to right. Her body is smaller. Skin is so fair. She's achieved everything I've dreamed of, and it's all that I can think of.
You know what? Hold on. Okay, I'll let the song finish, and then I had it hit me like crazy. That vibrato. Whoa, okay. Let me hold on a minute. Give me a sec. I will get to you in a second. Let me. Okay, I did. Hold on, let me get it. I tried to. I just realized that I had a setting. Sorry, I know this is really off topic, but a setting to lower the amount of ads per hour. So that should help. Hopefully. And hold on a minute. Let me fix that. That's fine. Okay. Okay. That it should technically help for next time. I'm sorry, unknown when it comes to ads and you missing the video, but okay. What I meant to say is, she sounds like a Disney princess. She sounds like music from the classics. She could totally voice a Disney princess, or like the mother of the Disney princess, and I can see like she sounds like she brings all the animals together from the animal kingdom. She sounds like the classic voices. That is crazy to me. Also, the song is so freaking sad. Because what the fuck is wrong with this world to make people feel that way? But, God, does she sound good. Oh, Jesus. Lord, okay. It's such conflicting emotions of like, I adore her voice. It sounds gorgeous. And I hate what she's singing about because it sucks so much. Yeah. Okay. All right, next one. Castle in Hollywood.
I rack my brain, spend hours and days. I still can't figure it out. What happened that year in our house? Still learning to live without you. I wonder what you tell your friends. Which version of our fairy story? The one where you walk out in glory, or the night I moved out.
I love how we're getting ads for her tour on the stream.
I think about you always, tied together with a string. I thought the lilies died by winter, then they bloomed again in spring. It's a heartbreak, marked the end of our girlhood. We'll never go back to our castle in Hollywood.
Wait.
30 months have come and gone.
Oh,
I'm
hold on.
dating the boy that we dreamed of.
Oh, she's talking about her friend.
About us. I wish I could tell you how I finally fell in love. There's not a single day where I didn't wish we were better. That I couldn't borrow your sweater. We were meant to be forever and ever. I think about you always, tied together with a string. I thought the lilies died by winter, then they bloomed again in spring. It's a heartbreak, marked the end of our girlhood. We'll never go back to our castle in Hollywood.
Oh.
I wish you well, I wish like hell you hadn't lied. We could be fine the way I dress, over obsessed, still just like you. I owe it to the best, worst friend I've ever had. I think about you always, tied together with a string. I thought the lilies died by winter, then they bloomed again in spring. My first heartbreak marked the end of my girlhood. We'll never go back to our castle in Hollywood.
Okay, that's crazy because the beginning of the song sounds like fall heading into winter, where it's a little more quiet, a little more calm. It's kind of dying out. The end of the track with all the rhythm and kind of this explosion of sounds sounds like spring, where everything is blooming again, which 100% matches with the chorus. And now the chorus makes a lot more sense now that I've caught on the fact that it's talking about a friend, because I think about you always, tied together with the string of, like, you know, it's almost like tied with the bow. It's somewhere attached, you know, it's tied together because once you untie it, it kind of spills over, right? I thought that lilies died by winter, then they bloomed again in the spring, in the sense where she thought her friendship would like die temporarily and come back later on, but it didn't, and this caused her very first heartbreak. And it marked the end of her girlhood, because it's the first time that she realized the pain of life and of losing people. And she'll never go back to the castle in Hollywood, right? Because as children, you play around and you create this fantasy world of yours. Whoa. Okay. Even though sonically it wasn't necessarily my favorite, lyric-wise, that was beautiful. Once again, it sucks, but it was beautiful. Woo. Okay. Jesus. Whoa. And I guess the processing was so much that it made me yawn. Celia, hi. If you want requests, it's gonna have to be. I feel like I'm repeating myself. It's gonna have to be in the Discord server. That's just like here. It says there should be a link, Discord channel for it. Drop it there. I'll add it to the list that I'm covering fairly soon this weekend. But today we've got 3 albums to cover in a short amount of time, so I'm trying to get through those. Okay. Oh wow. So many emotions, like in like only 4 songs, which is crazy to me. So next track, Carousel. That's what I meant to say. Jeez, English. I just had like Vietnam memories of like Christmas, and I'm like dying of heat. You know, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What?
You make me nervous. Take my sincere apology for all of my oddities, my recurring comedies. I know I'm on a carousel, spinning around, floating up and down. Nowhere to go, will you break the spell? Tether me to your ground. Such a
I was about to say it sounds like a
you
circus.
signed up for one hell of a one-man show, tangled in ribbons, a lifelong role. Aren't you sorry that you fell onto this carousel?
Her voice, her tone specifically in this one reminds me of Michelle Williams in The Greatest Showman. I know it's specific, but not with the accordion.
Losing its wonder, I thought I would go under till
Now I feel like I'm in France.
waiting for you
France.
to see the things that are wrong with me before you're on my carousel, spinning around, floating up and down. Nowhere to go till you break the spell. Tether me to your ground. Such a spectacle. You signed up for one hell of a one-man show, tangled in ribbons, a lifelong role. I'm so sorry that you fell onto this carousel.
Wow. Wow. It feels so different against everything else that I've listened to in a long time. I feel like I'm spinning on the carousel right now. My brain is like trying to hold it together. Wow. I there's something hypnotic about. Oh, welcome back. There's something hypnotic about the track that it's like, you know, that feeling of going round and round. It was translated into the track. That's crazy. And her voice, the tone when she goes in the higher register. Jesus, I'm sorry. I don't mean to yawn. This is not a boring project by any means. I think my brain is just so consumed by processing everything that it like all power is being rerouted to my brain in my body. Wow. Okay, that was Carousel. Damn. Oh, it's giving me Elvis.
I've been falling in that habit, staring into the abyss, drowning in red wine and sniffing cinnamon. We've been kissing on the playground, acting like little kids, making dirty jokes and getting away with it.
Sure, and I'll join. Let's all meet there.
For being so cruel.
Ooh.
The silver linings, I'll be there with you.
What am I supposed to say to this?
Never been calm or collected. No one ever called me sweet.
Sorry.
A miracle, I found a darling. I met you at the worst time. Fell in love on a whim.
I feel like I'm at a jazz bar.
Pirouette in fields of rosy sin. So I propose. It's long overdue. Will you go to
Her
heaven?
vocals.
I'll go there with you too.
I've never heard about Hal sounding so beautiful.
We're punished for being so cruel.
That
The silver
run.
linings, I'll be there
That's all gonna help. She makes Hal sound romantic. What? Oh, the harmonies.
The silver linings, I'll be there with you.
Listen, everything is beautiful. She sings beautifully. The lyrics are beautiful. The production is amazing and matches so well with her tone and her, like, everything is fine, except I can't freaking relate because I'm not in a relationship, I'm not in love, and I'm not obsessed or infatuated with anybody. Whew, I need to breathe because I think I'm about to faint. I think there's a severe lack of oxygen in my bloodstream right now. Jesus. Okay. I should watch her Tiny Desk performance. Maybe if I have time at the end of the stream. And I feel it's gonna kill me if I do. Okay. Next track.
The whole town is talking about how you've fallen in love. I read in the papers he's someone the girls dream about. Some kind of ruler on top of a kingdom. I'm just a jester, I'll never be him. Last night you called to me. It almost killed me to hear you scream my name. Your smile still kills the same. I almost turned around. You chased me
Just
to
read the message.
the ground. You asked me how I've been, but how do I begin to tell you? I should have chased you across every single state. I lay down my sword for
build-up.
fate, 'cause it's too little, way too late. I didn't need the reminder of things I'd done wrong. Of promises broken, fragility hidden inside.
Yeah.
Guess that we're soulmates in different lifetimes. What if you leave him? Throw me a lifeline. I know that you're happy.
Wait, what do you mean if you leave him?
But it just kills hear you scream my name, a clear fucking X-ray.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I'd stuck around, I swear to God, I almost drowned. You asked me how I've been, but how could I begin to tell you I should have chased you? I should be who you're engaged to. Lost my fight with fate, a tug of war of leave and stay. I give in, I abdicate, I lay my sword down anyway. I'll see you at heaven's gate, 'cause it's too little, way too
Whoa.
late.
Oh. No, it's not the profanity unknown. No, it's not. It's the line, if you leave him.
I'll
Then I'm like, is
toast
she,
outside your wedding day.
you know?
Whisper vows I'll never say to you, 'cause it's too late.
She's really trying hard to make me feel a heartbreak I don't need to feel. Like, I don't need to feel a heartbreak right now. You don't need to be doing that to me. It is really beautiful, but once again, I just realized, what if you leave him? Right? There's only two possibilities. Unless she's talking about a different perspective. Ugh, give me a second. Let me take a second just to get to know her a little bit. Okay, Laufey was born 23rd of April. Oh, she's a Taurus. I was about to say, oh, she's an Aries, but no, she's a Taurus. In Iceland, that I knew. Her mother's Chinese. Okay. Her father's Icelandic. I was very educated. Which kind of, okay. Oh, she's a twin sister. Okay. And her sister is a violinist and her creative director. Oh, that's pretty cool. She lived in Washington, D.C. for 2 years and moved back to Reykjavik. Reykjavik? In 2008. Studied piano, cello. Jesus Christ, okay. Studied singing. Spent her childhood moving between Reykjavik and Washington, as well as visiting Beijing. Okay. 15 soloist. At 15, she was a cello soloist in the Iceland Symphony Orchestra? Bruh. Okay. She was a finalist on Iceland Got Talent. Okay. And on The Voice. Semifinals. Okay. Wow. After high school, Laufey and her sister, her twin sister, were together accepted to University of St. Andrews in Scotland. You know what? For a second, I considered going to that school just to get my bachelor's degree. Still in the cards, potentially. We'll see. She had intended to study economics. Oh yeah, I saw there was an interview of her saying like she kept being pulled back into music even though she was like yeah, she kept applying for jobs, but she really only got accepted at Berkeley's in music, and she got a full scholarship for it. Yeah, presidential scholarship. No wonder she got the scholarship with that background. Jeez. Yeah. Okay, but there's no talk about whether or not she might be dipping into the lady pond. Which it's really none of our business, but I was like, wait, I need to know more about her, just generally speaking, because I feel like I was missing out on some context here. But yeah. Anyway, enough about that. I'll just carry on. Next arc, yeah, deep dive later. Interlude. A ballet? And is that her? What in the Disney we're getting? It's instrumental. Well, let's hold on. Let's soak it in. I feel like a Disney character listening to this. I feel like I did something bad and I'm about to get caught. But you know, it's fine. Is it? Is that her playing cello? Thankfully I read that before. Could you imagine I would have missed out on the fact that she plays cello? That's beautiful. If we were in December, I would say I almost feel like I'm watching the Nutcracker at the moment. But we're in August. Wow. The flute. Oh. I feel like I'm watching Bambi. Yeah. And that comedic, oh my god, that was gorgeous. Wow, I had no idea what I was getting into in this album, and boy, or did we get into something. Wow. Okay. That was crazy. That was beautiful and unexpected for me, at least. But everything just makes sense now. It just does. And then we have a Cautionary Tale. Okay. All right. Forget Me Not. Oh, I wish it would have flown from one truck to another. That's the only thing I would have asked. With the Icelandic Symphony Orchestra? No way! Oh, thank God I looked her up before we got into those tracks.
Hold up your chin, deep breath in. It's alright. Here I begin missing him. It's my nothing worth having has come to me easily. I've sacrificed you, all of you completely. Love you forever, don't let go of me. I left my own homeland to chase reverie. Gleymdu mér aldrei þó ég héðan flýg. Gleymdu mér aldrei, elskan mín.
Never forget me even if I run away. Never forget me, my love.
I miss the wind, stone cold kiss on my cheeks. Bends in your body, the hope of your spring.
Ooh, call back spring.
Millions
It's
now
beautiful. I'm so
hear
just
my soliloquy. I'm still that child on a black sand beach. Love you forever, don't let go of me. I'll die if
I'm in Disneyland.
in your memory.
Like Disney, I'm in the world.
Du mér aldrei þó ég héðan flýg. Gleymdu mér aldrei, elskan
You know what? I had completely forgotten who I am and the fact that I have a job and like my adult responsibilities because I'm so consumed by the music that I forgot about existence. I just forgot about it. And then it kind of all hit me at once of like, hey, by the way, like you got work tomorrow. And I'm just like, oh, no, not reality. She is speaking another language. She's singing in Icelandic, which I obviously do not know, do not understand. Thankfully, there was a translation in lyrics, but yeah. Okay.
Are you tired?
Tough luck.
I can tell that you're tired. Your eyes turn gray. You beg me to be silent. You said I can't read your mind, but I'm reading it just fine. You think you're so misunderstood, the black cat of your neighborhood. Tough luck, my boy.
Ooh.
Time is up.
time is up, a matter of time.
Had enough of waiting till you lie and cheat, just like you did to the actress before me. Ooh,
Oh, T.
she doesn't even know you won't be missed. I'm glad to see you go. Since you're spilling secrets,
Oh.
does your mother even know? You demoralized, effaced me just to feed your frail ego. When you're screaming at the TV, cussing out opposing football teams.
And men are not
You
emotional.
said I'd never
Yeah, sure.
understand the things that make a man a man. Look, my
Jesus
boy,
Christ.
your time
Children.
is up. I'll break it first. I've had enough of waiting till you lie and cheat, just like you did to the actress before me. Oops, she doesn't even know you won't be missed. I'm glad to see you. I should congratulate thee for so nearly
Whoa.
me. I'm not quite as smart as I seem, that I'm allowed, not nobody. My accent and music are dumb. Your tattoos are no better on the proof system. Because fuck, the truth is that's just tough love.
Get his ass.
Tough love.
Get his ass.
Tough, tough love. Tough luck, my boy, your time is up. I'll break it first. I've had enough of waiting till you lie and cheat, just like you did to the actress before me. Ooh, she doesn't even know you won't be missed. I'm glad to see you go.
I have a feeling the other track was just a different perspective. I don't remember which one, but that line about him, like you should leave him. I mean, I could be off. I don't know. I feel anyway. Just I wouldn't be surprised if it was a perspective switch. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's so much to unpack sonically, lyrically. It's a well-built album. I mean, sonically, to be fair, we covered so many different sounds too. So that's a little bit of a like whiplash if you ask me specifically, but it's crazy. Now I'm really getting a taste of like everything she can do, which is crazy. Okay, Cautionary Tale. Let's go. Okay, let's go back.
Oh heavens,
Oh, the Aaron Dessner. No way. Well, that's gonna be
a
good.
cautionary tale of how I came to be loved and how it came to fit.
In the Discord server sub, bro. Hi. You can do as there should be a link and there's a channel dedicated to it.
In agony, the truths you will uncover will knock you.
Oh, I don't have that prompt set up. Sorry. There should be a link below.
I gave it too much. I gave myself up.
I'll get back to you.
lost sight of all my dignity. I've always been smart. My chameleon heart took your draining personality and gave it to me. I wanted to please you. This performance of a lifetime. My heart to you handed. You took it for granted and made me the villain.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to pause for a second. Not that I want to, but just for the sake of like, hold on. Give me a sec. I'm gonna get that link for Discord. I should have that prompt though. I should install the prompt for Discord. Hold on. Yeah, there should be a link in my about section, but here's a link in the chat if you need it. Whoops. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that should be good. Aaron Dessner is part of, I believe, The National, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes, the rock band The National. So he's been in the music game for a while, but as you can see on screen, these are all the tracks that Aaron has worked on with Taylor Swift, especially. I think it's one of the biggest, I guess, one of the I guess a series of projects that put him really back on the map in the last couple of years. He worked on the albums Folklore, Evermore, and then he also worked on a couple of other tracks from the Jesus Christ, the Tortured Poets Department. It should be a request channel that is there. However, keep in mind that it will, sorry, I meant to say it earlier, it's not going to be today, it'll be this upcoming weekend. So submit it. I'm doing like a playlist, and I'll be getting to it when I can, because tonight I'm a little crammed with other projects. But okay, so as you can see on screen, Aaron Dessner worked on all these tracks, and so you might recognize some of the sounds and the production that are similar between those. Yeah. So, okay, all right, let's continue. Cautionary Tale.
I struggled through the winter, found cheat codes to your soul, was born to be a giver, destined to pay the toll. I gave it too much, I gave myself up, I lost sight of all my dignity. I've always been smart, my chameleon heart took your draining personality and gave it to me. I wanted to please you, this performance of a lifetime. My heart to you handed, you took it for granted and made me the villain. Oh, inside you there's a guiltless child who never saw his mother's smile. A boy who had no sense of home, believes he's better off alone, who coils up in jealousy to mask his insecurities.
Wow.
And I can't fix you, God, I tried. The hourglass I shattered just in
All those references to time. It's crazy.
I gave it too much, I gave myself up, I lost sight of all my dignity. One more lover fails, cautionary tales continue to happen to me.
Because she's so she's leaning on the empathetic side, on the like heart on your sleeve type of side, and basically by doing that every single time, she's opening up way too much for people to just take advantage of it. And yeah, if you keep just putting yourself out there so vulnerable too quickly, you live that cautionary tale. Wow. Okay. Mr. Eclectic. Not back to jazz.
Bet you think you're so
Oh my god, I the whiplash of this.
quoting epic
Oh boy.
and ancient prose. Truth be told, you're quite pathetic, Mr. Eclectic, Alan Poe. Did you ever stop and give a wonder to who, just who you were talking to? The very expert on the foolish things that men have said to and win me over. What a poser.
Not a
You
poser.
think you're so interesting. Twist my hair around your finger, oh grandiose thinker of mine. Talking about some dead composer.
Oh, with the like ting in the back. Oh
You're
boy.
just a stoner patronizing me. Did you ever stop and give a wonder to
Jeez.
just who you were talking to? The very expert on the foolish things that men have said to and win me over. What a poser.
There's something so round about her
Think
tone,
you're
which works so well with the jazz genre. It's crazy to me. Doing the ranking for this is going to be something. Okay, we got 3 other tracks. Clean Air, Sabotage, and Seems Like Old Time, which is a bonus track. Yeah, a little bit Latin. I mean, there's overlap between jazz and Latin vibes, for sure. Wow. Okay, Clean Air, next one.
Saging my bedroom, dusting every surface, every corner.
Trying to get rid of any memories. And...
Pleading and praying it gets warmer in this hollow winter tide. 3 hours of sunlight.
Oh, whoa! What in the folk are we getting now?
To find some oxygen. Sweeter pastures wait for me like a lover. My soul has suffered. Get the fuck out of my atmosphere. I'm breathing clean air.
Wow, that is a direct message, right?
Doctor said there's nothing left to see now. Nothing weird or scary, although somehow your heart turned back to gold. Guess I'd been wounded. Tiny comments ricochet like bullets. Cyclone on a sunny day, you shook it and dragged me down to hell.
Wow.
No sweeter pastures wait for me like a lover. Lord knows I've suffered.
What in the yeehaw is going on here?
I'm breathing clean air. Clean air.
Oh, okay.
I'm breathing clean, clean air.
Okay, I agree. The ranking is going to be hard, and that's coming from someone who never ranks, but so far I can't even decide on my least favorite. Here's the thing, this is not a genre or a cluster of sounds that I would typically go for. I'm leaning more electronic when it comes to pop music, especially. But it's a beautiful experience, and there's definitely a couple that I want to go back to. But wow, I was in for a ride for this one. And I can definitely recognize talent, even though I may not like love something, but I can be like, wow, this is special. And like, she's the type of artist that you just can't touch. She's got such a rich musical background. She knows what she's doing. She knows what works for her. There's nothing I should be doing about it. I just recognize the talent. I respect it. I'm singing Laufey with profanity is awesome, especially in this jazzy folky vibe. It's just not expected. Agreed. Sabotage, which I believe is the last track of the regular version of the album. Yeah. Let's see. Whoa.
I get in my head
Okay.
so easily. I don't understand. I'm my worst enemy.
Well, I mean, you had pretty bad lovers, I'm not gonna lie.
You love me and seal it with a kiss. I can't be convinced. It's just a matter of time till you see.
Matter of time. There you go.
It's a special of mine to cause disaster. So prepare for the impact and brace your heart for cold, bloody, bitter sabotage. I swear that
Whoa.
I'll marry you. I'll get in the way, just like I always do. You assure me you love me. Your message won't go through. Why won't it go through? It's just a matter of time till you see the dagger. It's a special of mine to cause disaster. So prepare for the impact and brace your heart for cold, bloody, bitter sabotage.
She's like self-warning. Whoa. I feel like I'm listening to Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. Oh, that's the way the original version ends? Crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Which, I mean, this is what self-sabotaging feels like. Because it's messy, it doesn't make sense, yet you still do it. And then it's chaos. You're creating your own chaos when you're self-sabotaging. So it's a accurate sonic representation of what goes on in your brain when you're self-sabotaging. Like, it doesn't make sense. Craziness, wildness, incoherence, illogical, and then you get tension like this. Yeah. Sorry, I just for a second my mind just blanked out. I think I get it. Expect the worst and unexpected. That was reflected in the change. It was, but it's really just like, you know how when you lose it and you go berserk? This is what it sounds like. It sounds like chaos and it doesn't make sense. It's almost like that, you know, the cartoon animation of like the lines being overdrawn each other that doesn't make sense, and it's all like messy and gray and like stormy. That's the mindset that you have when you're self-sabotaging, because it just does not make sense. When you're in a good mood, when you're like in the right mindset, it just does not make sense. But when you're in that mindset, then that's when you're erratic and you do whatever impulsively, and you know. Oh, okay. Seems like old times.
Like old times, having you to walk with seems like old times.
That is crazy to put after a track like the one before.
Having you to talk with, and it's still a thrill.
What in the 1940s?
Just to have my arms around
I feel like I spoke and she raised her volume. I'm like, okay, I'll stop talking.
Still the thrill that it was the day I found you seems like old times. Dinner dates and flowers,
Okay.
just like old times. Staying up for hours, making dreams come true, doing things we used to do. Seems like old times, being here with you.
Oh my god. Are you kidding? I feel like I'm in a speakeasy right now with my friends. We're just enjoying the jazz show, you know?
Seems like old times, having you to walk with. Seems like old times, having you to talk with. Man, it's still a thrill just to have my arms around you. Still the thrill that it was.
Yeah, me too. I'm just vibing.
Seems like old times, dinner dates and flowers, just like old times.
Oh wow, we went through the chorus like that.
Dreams come true, doing things we used to do. Seems like old times, being here with you.
Classic, timeless. To make a terrible pun with the album, the album title. Oops. Okay. Wow. And we have reached the end of the album, A Matter of Time by Laufey. I'm not gonna lie, my brain is exhausted. I processed so much in such a short amount of time that it took me out, but in the best way possible. That's crazy. What a discovery. Such a mature voice, soulful voice, round, beautiful tone, matching that jazz vibe so well. I loved it. It was an experience. It's one of those albums to me that feels like a movie. You're not always going to put that movie on repeat because sometimes the movie is a little intense and heavier and like requires full attention, which the truth is not every one of us can afford it. But it's that album that felt like a classic movie that is just a statement. And I'm happy that I got to at least live it once, witness it. On a personal note, I don't think it's the type of album that I would go back to regularly unless I'm in a very specific mood or I'm trying to pull her work as examples that I want to show to others, or there's a specific case for it. Like some of the tracks might be great for like a Thanksgiving dinner, and I want to have background music that's a little more jazzy, a little more fall like. I'll pull some of the tracks into a playlist. They would fit perfectly. But it's also so intellectual as music, between the lyrics, between the production, between the vocal performance, and there was so much to take in. Yeah, I'm happy I got to live that experience with that album. That was crazy. She's a wonderful artist with a beautiful signature. And I'm happy that we get artists like these like her, that allow the younger generations to experience the beauty of jazz, of soul, of the classic music from the 40s and 50s and the 60s reinvented, I guess to a certain extent reimagined in today's context. It's a beautiful door and a beautiful adventure, and wow. Right, but that's the thing, not gonna lie, we'll be studying her. That's the thing. She studied. She did her homework. And she's putting out work that deserves to be analyzed. There's a French word called that we say décortiquer, mean broken apart and just analyzed in details, part by part. It was a beautiful experience.